Okay, so in this example, I'm going to be translating this shape on the coordinate plane. And just as a reminder, if you see something like this that almost looks like a coordinate pair in the instructions, this is going to tell you what to do with the x values, and this is going to tell you what to do with the y values. So when you see translate -2, 3, remember with our x values, left is lower. So what it's really telling us is to go left 2, and 3 is positive, so up 3. Okay, so our rule, just as a reminder for these translations, is that if you're going left, you subtract from your x values, and if you had a positive number here, then you'd be going right and you'd be adding to your x values. And for the y values, positive is going to be adding to the x values and going up, and negative is going to be subtracting and going down. Alright, so for these, I'm going to go ahead and write down the original locations. Point A is right 1, down 2, so that's going to be 1, -2. Point B is right 4, up 6, so that's going to be +4, +6, because right rises, left lower for the x coordinate. Point C is going to be right 8, right rises, so it's +8, and up 1, so it's going to be +1, A1. And then finally D is right 7, so +7, and down 6, and that's going to be a -6. Alright, so there's our original points. I'm going to go ahead and write myself a reminder. Left 2 or -2, I'm going to write -2 right up here to remind myself to subtract 2 from all the x coordinates. And then up 3 or +3, I'm going to go ahead and write +3 right here to remind myself that I am adding to all the y coordinates. And now we're ready to turn them into the new points. Okay, so turning A to A prime, 1 minus 2 is -1, and -2 plus 3 is 1. For point B prime, 4 minus 2 is 2, and 6 plus 3 is 9. For point C prime, 8 minus 2 is 6, and 1 plus 3 is 4. And finally, for point D prime, 7 minus 2 is 5, -6 plus 3 is -3. Now that we have our answers, we can go over and put them on the space provided on the answer sheet. So A prime is -1, 1. B prime is 2, 9. C prime is 6, 4. And D prime is 5, -3. Alright, and our last step is to graph. And so on this first one, I'm going to go ahead and count what the directions are telling us, and then I'll compare it to the coordinate points just to make sure that I applied the right rules. So -2 going left 2, 1, 2, and +3 going up 1, 2, 3. There's point A prime, and you can see that it matches left 1, up 1, 1, 1. So that's just another way to check yourself. Besides seeing that it's in general going to go left and up, this is just a more exact way to check yourself and make sure you did the right thing. Alright, so point B is 2, 9, so you can go over 2, up 9, and that's B prime, or you could have counted left 2 and up 3. C prime is over 6 and up 4, so that's going to put C prime right there. And D prime is going to be over 5, positive 5 means right 5, and down 3 for -3. And there is point D prime. And then my last step is going to trace my shape. And because these translations do not change the size or shape of the polygon, one is congruent to the other, you can see that our shape didn't change, just its location on the coordinate plane. And that is it for this example.